Welcome back to another skill building video. So you guys absolutely love the first two. I found way more tips, tricks, all that stuff. I'm low-key like a genius, you know what I mean, Jellybean? On what I did on the first two videos in case you want to go back and check on those. First video is about how to animate correctly, also how to make sure your moves always work with hitboxes. Second video, I talked more about counters, grab moves, projectiles, and helping you with your effects. Today I'm going to talk about how to do variants, how to do victim animations, and also how to use velocity correctly. For example, here's a little fun variant move that I have done. Recreated explosive push with a master hitbox. See, works perfectly fine. Now, when I jump and click it, whoa, what the heck? It's not the best in VFX, I kind of rushed it. I was mainly just focusing on the first part here. And here is something else with velocity that I have done. Not too shabby, right? First off, let's start with the easy variant. First, we have to start off by making our own move first. Let's actually use Death Blow Victim. Instead, let's make it stop the end heat. Now it actually looks like it's a punch. You know what? I actually kind of like this. Okay, let's add a little bit of our classic sound effects and design here. In case you don't know how branches work, go check out my last video and it should explain it pretty well. Okay, that's weird. So my move just completely deleted itself. That's great. I had to redo it because it didn't save it for some reason. So now, what we're going to want to do is go over here, these settings, move types, and click add variant. Is the airborne variant, which is of course when you're in the air. So now you click on work on. Now similar to how you switch branches, you are now on the other variant. So whenever you jump, this will actually simple. Let's make a simple little down slam. Yeah, simple little down slam. Let's do this. This is actually kind of a smart idea. Hold up. Bring it right about here. Of course, blend out. For airborne variants, keep the y-axis high. It doesn't have to be this high. Just box problems, you know. On hit, just do 15 damage. Now let me just add simple effects to this. And now that should be pretty good. Add our little tiny sound effects. Go to movement, and it's the velocity lesson, by the way. Put body velocity. Let's end it around here, because this is where he's coming down. Move him up a tad bit. Forward just a teensy bit. Even though you might not see much, it's just like, oh, but the animation's making him stay in the air. This will make it so you can't fall down until the body velocity is over. So watch. So normally, there's a thingy that fucking one-shots him, and when I jump, I think it's a little too much time. It makes you stay in the air for a bit too long, so you don't come down fast enough. So let's make it so the enemy actually goes backwards. I thought I didn't need to put knockback, but whatever. What? Let's even add let's add a little crater effect too. Beautiful. We got the variants out of the way. Now let's do how to make victim animations. Of course, let's make our normal little thingy. Let's do our little gut punch animation I made a while ago. So again, let's make it fade out like it should. Victim testing. Now of course, add our little tiny sound effect or little effects here. Let's do on hit. Let's do normal 15. No pushback and no ragdoll. The branches make a hit branch. Let's make what we want to happen. Use this little kickback thing I made. Now, for a victim animation, let's just take one that we can just take because I'm not gonna animate all that. This one might work like literally perfect. Hold up. Happens when I miss it. It's incredibly laggy for some reason. Now use it on a person, and that happens. I haven't found a way to make the first animation stop before the second one, like how it cancels out. It's probably one of the conditions that I haven't touched yet. I don't know why they're facing the other way. It's probably another condition thing. You know, that works handy dandy. Let's go ahead and learn velocity. Let's just import my Naoya Mayhem Ultimate replication. That looks straight booty, by the way. Starts up immediately. So literally all you have to do is, if you want to do velocity forward, which velocity forward will make you do this. Hold up, let me show you guys in a second. It's quite simple. Now it will go, what the? As we put velocity instead, time you can't really control where it goes. Before I stop the video, you guys asked me a lot of questions, so I'm gonna answer the most common ones I got. Common question 1. Spooter, why can't my friends see the effects or animations or sound effects that I use? It's a TSP thing. Spooter, why doesn't the character that I create show up for other people in the tab? It's a TSP thing. Spooter, how do I make cutscenes? You can't. Spooter, how do you use keyframes? I mean, I don't fucking know. Okay, this is actually an interesting one. Spooter, if you have a running ability, how do you make your character run and then stop running if they hit the dummy/player? What you're going to want to do is do the 2-step move that I did, where I made another branch. But to figure out how to make them stop, you also have to figure out what I couldn't and stop the first animation from playing. Sure, it's a simple toggle on and off, no luck yet, but I will come back if I find it. How do you make your animations so smooth? When I make animations, it looks so sharp. Probably because you haven't ascended to be on my level as a high-tier chat. How do you stand with the moves? It's a simple block. You edit the animation that you just created. On it, go to behavior and go to edit animation. If I don't reply to your comment, it's not because I'm like avoiding you or anything. It's just because, well, actually maybe I am. I just don't feel like typing out the same thing over and over, because people ask the same questions usually all the time.